A quick toss into the hands of Addison. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They go play action with Mayfield. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll try and run it here with Warren. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. He'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. This one has been tight so far. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Hendricks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the handoff, this is Warren. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Seahawks. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Seahawks are out to a 10-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. He'll power it, push the pile forward. It's a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So, points at a premium. Defensive. Now they'll set up to throw. A short pass taken in by Gronk. Down late, trying to get to the line quickly. They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he will score! Game on! Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Patriots. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Mayfield. To the right side, he's got Hockenson, his tight end. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Whoa. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Patriots offense ready for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, New England.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. Trailed by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st down is Mayfield. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Big play in the game right here. It's third down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A throw right side, taken in by Boyd. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
The Patriots offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. They'll run it on first down with Henry. Good blocking to the 15. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense about ready to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long. Now Mayfield. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They'll go. Mayfield. This is intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the handoff, it's Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That
After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Back to throw. Bledsoe. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Prater's kick is good. And with it, they have taken the lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Now Montgomery running right. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Minshew sets to throw. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second. And this is blocked. The Pats bring heat and they get home. It's picked up, and this is a live ball, remember. And that pressure there came from his left side. Maybe could have sped up the release, but he couldn't get it off in time.
And truthfully, the speed should be consistent each and every time. It should be quick mechanics. The best punters are the ones who can catch it, one step, and get rid of the football. Those are the ones you want. Anything more than one step in the NFL, you're flirting with disaster.
Throwing to start the drive. Bledsoe. And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Patriots take the block punt and convert it into 6 points. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead grows to 10-0. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And New York set to take the field. Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the third. Here's Minshew. He'll get this one to Pittman. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw it. Minshew. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Pressure comes as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground.
Roughing a kicker. Defense.
This is one of the dangers of going for the punt block.
And you know before you even call going for the block, it's a risk-reward play. So many factors come into it. They went after it, and you know punters, what they do? They leave their leg up in the air.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Still going inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. So that a real wrench thrown in now for this offense. They're trying to make a game of this in the 3rd quarter, but that is not going to help.
Yeah, partner, probably should have used a different tool on that play, right? That ultimately is the kind of play where you can lose a ball game instead of being in a position to win.
Now Prater to add the PAT. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards for number 11.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the 3rd quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a 1st down.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson, to about the 35, 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And he will find his man on the outside. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. Now Minshew. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Finding Sutton on the out route, who makes the catch. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Flush to his right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Oh, offensive nightmare there. You go for it on fourth, and the play doesn't even really get to develop a sack.
And it's so unfortunate, too, because you think you've got something good called, but if your offensive line can't hold up, that's often the result. They find a way back to the quarterback.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. A first down carry for Henry. And oh, he spins past him and into space. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll run it again with Henry. He can't get him down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Derrick Henry scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Prater for the extra point, and the lead is now 24. 1 play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And the Giants ready to come out now. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you...
Montgomery hit, and the ball is loose. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through, and that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. Another go-around now for the Patriot offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep and run up the middle with Henry.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
61 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then 1 play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Extra point good by Prater. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
New York's offense back out there and set to go. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Now back to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Back to throw again. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs.
And a loose football, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
Prater for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
And this is dropped and incomplete.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he'll get about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, Smith. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The Patriots offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And he will score. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Patriots.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Devontae Smith there to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Gino. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout. On 4th down, here's Ty Zentner to kick it. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
They'll go again here with Henry. Henry rumbles to the first down and more. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
If you're going to give your guy a chance for a jump ball in the end zone, you better make sure you put that ball in the right spot. That seemed to me like the defender had a better chance at it than the receiver did.
That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New England.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Patriots have taken a 4-point advantage. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Here's Gino. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So now this team's offense ready to get back at it. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. On the option, they give it to Stevenson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he will get all the way down to the Patriots' 24-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Going to go right back to Henry. Open space inside the 10. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Patriots.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. They'll drop to throw. Oh, a loose football. But he'll gather it back in. Here's a big one. This 3rd down. To throw. Smith. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Downfield for Njoku. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Prater on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Pats will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense and Geno Smith getting ready for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Smith. To his tight end, Njoku. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Geno to throw. He'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He'll take a shot with Mims. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time.